care. You know, they don't care.
It's bad enough that piles of trash bags have sat uncollected for more than a year outside the senior center at Ravenswood Houses, a public housing development in Long Island City. But what bothers residents more is the ugly sight of Spectrum's cable TV wires loosely hanging all over the 31 building exteriors and tenants' windows.
You tell me what you think about the wiring from the cable TV and all.
It's disgusting.
The wiring's supposed to be inside the cable boxes that are supposed to be closed.
The boxes are open, the squirrels go in, make their nest, and they chew on wiring.
When the squirrels knock out our cable service, Margaret, who's been living here 30 years, says temporary repairs are made, but the major problem remains unresolved.
I asked the guy, why don't you close the boxes? He says, well, we can't do nothing.
Who's that?
The cable guy.
Well, who can do anything?
Well,
NYCHA?
Spectrum can.
I send Spectrum letters for years. I gave up on them, so I tried every politician.
Tenant leader Edwin Cadiz has been sending pictures to government agencies and elected officials since 2019, pleading for help to get Spectrum to do something about this eyesore. It's an insult to their community, he says, and a danger when the wind blows. What a shame.
My window over here, it bangs onto the window and it cracks them.
When Fios began offering cable service, it installed its wires inside the buildings. So did Spectrum in the newer buildings at NYCHA's Queensbridge houses. But it continues to use exterior boxes at Ravenswood, damaging the renovated brick face.
NYCHA lets them get away with anything.
When Pix 11 began investigating, the Housing Authority at first said NYCHA's not responsible for maintaining Spectrum equipment. Spectrum insisted, we're delivering reliable, high-quality service. But when Pix 11 showed them all our evidence,
And all of a sudden, by a miracle, they started fixing all the boxes and the whole entire development.
surprised tenants took these pictures recently of Spectrum workers on ladders, cleaning out the boxes and closing them. The company says it's working on putting the wires back into those boxes.
It's great how they just jumped to it after ignoring you for 3 years.
Well, you did a lot better than even the assemblywoman, the congresswoman, the governor, the mayor, and the attorney general at FCC. You beat them all.
We're happy to have helped, though truth be told, for some residents, it's too little too late.
Last month, I switched to Fios.
Time Warner Cable was using indoor wiring at Ravenswood when it was bought by Spectrum, which then put the wires on the outside of the buildings. Why? The company wouldn't comment. If you've got a story for What a Shame, contact me at arnold.diaz@pix11.com.